Oh, because it's the
Yes.
button seat.
That one.
That would be pretty cool. Dude. Drive on that seat.
Well, you guys ready to do introductions?
Sure.
Okay, can we get mine first so I can go smoke real quick? Kobe.
Nobody knows who you are.
Hey, anyone who's tuning in for the first time, we are Pixelscopic. We've got just about everyone in the house today because it's sort of our holiday party day, but also live stream day. So we thought we would have everyone introduce themselves. A lot of them haven't been on a stream before, but yeah, we're going to be playing Delver's Drop, talking about it, showing some new features, and actually a bit later, you can call in and ask us questions or just chat with us for a few minutes, actually starting at 3 p.m. Central, so an hour from now. All you have to do is add Pixelscopic to your Skype contacts list, and we'll tell you when we're accepting calls, and so we'll answer one call at a time and chat with you for a bit. So anyway, I'm Ryan Baker, one of the founders of Pixelscopic and the artist on Delver's Drop, and you just saw Kobe who left. So I'll just kind of go around the room really quick. So Richard, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Richard. I'm hide and seek on the forums. Y'all probably know me from there. Internship here right now. Pretty much catch all doing whatever they need me to do so they can keep working on what they need to get done.
So, Renee?
I'm Renee. I am a writer and a contractor for Pixelscopic.
Matthew, I'm Zilly Zephyr on the forums. Kind of an intern as well, just doing lots of the other stuff like, well, I can't really say, I shouldn't really say, but I do a lot of the PR stuff and what's the other thing? Support, yeah.
If anyone can't get the build to work on their machine, he probably answers your emails, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might, I'm not sure how far the camera can see in
Yeah,
the room.
I'm not
It's
sure
mostly
either.
the table area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ross Payton. I'm doing items and layered levels and stuff like that, so I'm a contractor, I guess. And I also do a podcast called Roll Blink Public Radio, so some people might know me from that. But anyways,
Yeah, and we can actually post a link in the chat, or you can post a link in the chat if you want to, because I guess this is the first time we've probably introduced you and Renee. I think the other guys, you all might have been on the stream at some point, but you've popped in here and there.
I don't think they knew it was me though, so.
Okay. So anyway,
My name is Nathan. I go by Vacation Avenger on the forums. I've been doing animation for bad guys and doing traps and doing data for basically all of the things that kill you in the game so far. So I'm the villain right now.
My name's Kurt. I'm a contracted animator for the company. Basically, I'm the guy who makes characters and weapons move. So, yeah, I'm kind of a foil to Nathan or vice versa. And yeah, that's about it.
okay. And I guess just sort of to quickly let you know how everyone here is local. We have a few other contractors who are non-local, and actually Miriam is calling in right now. Hopefully the Skype connection is still working. Miriam, are you there?
Yeah, it's still working. I'm trying to get video going too. But I
Okay.
don't, my computer can handle that.
Video for Skype or?
No, I'm opening up the live stream.
Oh, okay, I see. So Miriam is working on our tile sets and, well, mostly tile sets, but may do some other things at some point. So I think that's everyone that's here. I was hoping that Nathan, our music and sound guy, would call in, but he might be busy today. He didn't get back to me, so he might pop in at some point. We might also have some people coming and going because today is our company party. So if you see other people come in, we may introduce them as they get here, or we may just let them play the game and put them on the spot. So anyway, so yeah, Kobe, do you want to talk about where we're at? Talk about the weapons, all that stuff.
yeah. Can I be heard from all the way back here?
I think so, but you probably want to be a little closer.
Yeah, so basically, been spending a lot of time on the weapon system, a lot of time. This build has
one of each of the 11 primary types implemented and playable. So the big differences are there's a lot of, the artwork's all different, obviously, different skeletons, stuff like that. But then there's different animations for different weapon types, different collision types, stuff like that. So yeah, right now Richard is using the Flask of Flame, which basically just drops like little fire wells that exist for a while. So what I thought would be kind of fun, and also there's some trap stuff that's new that Nathan's been putting in the game. None of this stuff has really been balanced or whatever, so some of these things are pretty silly. And so obviously like the bombs, visual effects still need some love, but they're pretty functional, just look wonky. So what I was thinking that would be fun is basically have everyone, give everyone one playthrough of the game, and as a group, we would collectively choose what weapon they had to try to get through the whole first zone with.
Obviously, some will be better than others.
Yeah, some considerably easier than others. All of them are pretty funky though. I was just messing around with a bunch of properties this morning, so. Yeah, Richard, if you want to restart, I say you get the first run through and use the Flask of Flame, unless there's any objections.
Thanks.
Just get it over with.
Yeah, might as well use the terrible one. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, I had it muted on the stream.
I don't know if we're on the Ranger, but.
Yeah, actually, if you could pause for 1 second, I need to fix something on the stream.
Yep.
Because apparently, something happened with XSplit and it restarted, and my settings got screwy, so that people can't read the whole message here. So.
Good to go?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
You're gonna die. I'm curious to see how far you can get. Using this requires a lot of tactical maneuvering.
Yeah.
What character
Put a
is
bunch
it?
of flame
I-
bolts
I-
in there.
Oh, you have to switch back to it. Every time you go to a new zone, it probably reverts back. So
Do
yeah.
we still get to pick which character we have to play?
Yeah, you can pick the character. I don't care about that. See, look at that. One shot, one kill. Perfect.
Does not hurt you.
Nope.
Nice.
Yeah, otherwise it would be totally unusable.
Why are the weapons shiny when you go through doors?
Yeah, you know, there's some glitches, Kurt. Come on.
Yeah.
It's not perfect.
His title is Cody Great. I expected.
Oh.
So I think you're actually hitting him with the flats versus the firewall right there. And it's not allowing the firewall to generate, I think.
Yeah, there's that sweet spot where you can almost make like a little boomstick.
Yeah, you can hit things directly in front of you. I don't think it does very much damage though.
Well, I mean, if you back off just enough, it'll project the flame.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be able to hit things just so you can hit switches and stuff. Oh. He goes, no, you got no chance. He goes, there's no way. There's no way. You just... Oh, does the
operates like a
ghost
shield.
projectile?
It will dissipate it, yes.
Oh, nice.
So it's like
No,
a
sorry.
shield.
It's a shield, man. That's sweet.
The what?
Actually, this could be a pretty baller weapon if you have this flare.
It might be
It's a
from.
little slow, but
I have no
it'll
idea.
do the job.
Oh, actually, it probably
Gives
is.
me one shot death thing. It's kind of awesome.
Well, that's the player you can get with us, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to get you some new projectiles, aren't I, Kobe?
Lots of new stuff for me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Shield is left on the keyboard, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, that's not. Oh, come on.
Bust that shield and just march forward.
So, at some point, data got weirded out, and the ghosts were spawning, you know, the goo, the ectoplasm stuff that they spawn? Well, it had collision, and it was the size of a crate. So I fixed that, but it was pretty funny because it had just kind of weird things that you could kind of walk into. And
See, the ghosts are pretty hard with the flask. But just wait till you get to the camera weights, because they actually run the opposite way, so you have to like do some gymnastics.
Oh, come on, really? Seems like there's a delay between you pressing the button and it going down.
Casting.
Yeah, the timing on it's pretty slow, so you can't spawn millions of them.
Is my play entertaining you?
I'm getting amused by a lot of audio artifacting right now, actually. It'll suddenly go and it'll just. That's what I'll get every now and then. It's like sheep.
Nice.
I hope that it sounds
Also,
exactly
I'm also
like
getting
that.
this lovely
I do
like,
too.
double sound because I haven't muted the live stream. That helps.
Yeah.
You turned the audio off for the game?
2:15 and you already have a beer.
Is the audio off on the game? It is off? I wonder why. You have easier access than me. So you got through a whole floor with the flask.
Yeah.
It's usable.
Yeah,
I like
let's-
that you can use it as a shield too. That helps.
Yeah.
So just imagine if you had a hammer and the flask, like that would actually be a fairly effective combo. Like set one down, see if enemies run into it or get past it, and then pound the ones that get through with your hammer.
What I was really wanting to do was implement this fireball, not only is damaging, but it's like a gravity well, so it's like things towards it.
Yeah.
But yeah, ran out of time. I do need to add that functionality pretty soon though. Pretty sure you don't get past this floor.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Kobe, have you made it past this floor?
Not with the flask.
And you said right now we can't
Oh,
play
I got
with
the
controller,
controls, like
it's
the-
keyboard only.
You can, but you can't switch weapons because it's tied to the debug controls, which uses tab. So I thought about hacking something in. That was your last 30 seconds displaced.
I noticed. It sounded very Lamb-esque, much like Miriam was talking about.
So maybe that was just you laughing instead of a Skype artifact. Is that what you're saying?
That
No,
is a
it's
strong
not
possibility.
It's,
That is a
it's
strong
been
possibility.
mid-sentence, and then it's been artifacting. It's really entertaining, actually.
I can't use shield damage though.
I see my pretty tile sets, though.
So the steam actually damages.
Oh, those pipes got
No, just push it.
offset than they were before.
Yeah, when we redid the way we export objects, I went in and done and fixed them, but I haven't modified the offset.
Ah, gotcha.
I tested it in the object sandbox room, and I thought they looked alright, but I guess in the campaign mode they're a little bit off. So I know, shame on them. It'd be an easy fix.
Are you gonna survive this
Student
floor?
speaker's got a question.
What's his question?
Would the flame cancel your own projectiles?
I think it does right now. Probably shouldn't.
Spike traps happen a lot faster now.
I
Yeah,
noticed.
so maybe they're a little more dangerous for the gladiator because he doesn't get up to speed as quickly.
Yeah.
The goal is I timed it so that you have to actually get a running start at it.
Yeah. I think that's actually it makes sense. I mean, once players kind of get the hang of it, because the spikes have been like
They're basically annoying.
Yeah.
They just make you not stop.
as long as you don't stand on top of one,
Then go
you're
boom lap.
probably fine. So yeah, I think that's a good change.
All the powers down.
More or less. Alright.
Yeah.
That was interesting. So the music kicked on for a little bit in Illinois. Is it because of like cross interference with the microphone?
I don't think so.
You got full health and shield. What more do you want?
I can't really.
I want
hear
all the money.
sound effects and stuff on the stream.
It's not money, it's Flint.
You wanna be-
Glint money, it's currency.
you wanna be
Fair
doing
enough,
the job,
currency.
right?
Am I still here? I think my connection.
Yeah, we hear you.
Cool.
Oh yeah, beat that level, Kobe.
Okay, fine. Just wait till you get to the first room with like candle rates and hockey puck of death. You have no chance.
Do we have some rooms with those now?
Yeah, I told Nathan to throw some in this
Oh,
morning.
okay. So let's switch to someone else and a different weapon instead of having to play through an entire zone with one.
Fine.
Vary it up a little.
You're no fun.
Otherwise, I mean, we'll get through 2 weapons by
Okay.
2:30.
That's true. Who's next?
So the flask is separate from spirit
You won the
bottles?
challenge.
How far
well,
you get
that's
to choose?
they're the same thing.
Yeah, that's
But,
good.
yeah.
Kobe with the bomb. Ish.
Actually, we've got 6 minutes before we talk to our forum guys.
They can just jump online too, though, right? I mean, just jump on the call.
Yeah. So we can keep playing as they ask questions.
Let's see how much data audio-wise we can put this in.
Well, we were on that Robot Loves Kitty stream with like 10 callers or something, so I think it'll probably be okay.
Well, switch.
I'm not even getting words
I-
anymore
I've
half
been-
the time.
well, I know.
So you're not getting any more? I didn't.
You couldn't get what anymore, Miriam?
I'm barely even getting words anymore. That was like a 3-minute electronic sheep.
Weird. Yeah, we
Wow.
can hear you fine without any distortion, so I don't know what's
Is
going
it,
on.
is it sound that way in the stream, or are people understanding her fine?
She sounds fine on the stream last time I checked.
Oh, that was interesting.
So did the bombs damage them
damage.
on the in flight right now?
I think so, but it wasn't intentional.
I like you. It's a good chuck. They do a nice bounce and everything. I like that.
Oh.
From across the room.
I think you're going to kill yourself. I would wager that that's what's going to happen.
It's possible.
No, I mean, if you use bombs, I feel like that should always be a
Ah.
likely possibility.
I actually really like these bombs as like, you know, I now want to make a bomb that is on fire, so the moment you throw it, it's like burning everything and then it explodes.
You want
Just
it
so
to do
everyone
that on
knows, that
purpose?
was, I think this was an accident, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, right now luckily it actually
Oh,
seems to
shit.
damage things in the air. I don't know if that's from just force of impact
See,
or.
that one didn't. Oh, it just skips first.
Hey guys, move the mouse pointer off the game
Yeah.
screen.
What do you want to throw at
It's pretty. Oh gosh.
That was just a trick, right? You're just trying to get him to be fast. Did somebody up the speed on the road?
I don't think so.
Not recently.
No.
No.
I hadn't played a rogue in a while, and I was thinking, man, that seems quicker than. But I've been playing a barbarian to test things, so.
Yeah, and he's,
Or the gladiator, not the barbarian.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Last time I modified the speed and well, any of the character stats, I think it was the end of October.
Okay. Okay. You put the mouse
Yeah,
on. You missed it, but now you.
I was rereading that.
That was the one, right? No. 3 hit, 3 bomb.
How many do we have a couple viewers?
Yeah.
Let's see. Just the usual. 26 are watching right now. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Too bouncy.
a little bit.
Oh, bad.
That's because they land on top of
Bad,
items.
bad, 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 bad. Okay.
I was like, it's coming back to you.
Look, it's the Tower of Gold. I'll fix that someday.
I think you should just stick with it. I think it should totally, even if you get them tall enough
out that they stick outside the room.
It was a non-solution to a problem, so the problem still exists, and it's worse because the solution's bad.
I promise I won't make a bad joke about it.
All right, pretty decent on health. What do we got? Not very much fun. Oh, damn it. Not good.
Oh god.
All right, damn it. Ah,
Bats and bombs don't go well together.
Actually, imagine a room full of slimes and tossing it.
I know one particular room that is going to just really be difficult.
Your hockey puck attack.
Okay,
Not
let's
even that.
survey the room. Looks like a lot of death.
It's spread out though.
Alright,
The
gonna pick 'em
death
one at a
is-
time.
is
Slow moving
evenly,
death.
evenly distributed. What's really bad is, yeah, those bombs knocking another bomb to somewhere else in the room.
It could be useful too.
Ah, too close. You dead.
Is the bomb actually more powerful than other weapons right now?
I think the most powerful is either the flail or the hammer, but
Okay.
it's definitely the top tier. No shield piece for me. Ah, switch room. Oh,
It's still
that's
not
totally,
there.
totally not there.
So let's take a break for 1 second. I'm actually going to lasso just the Devil's Drop image on here, and then we'll start taking some calls, if it lets me do that anyway.
Please. I wonder how much bandwidth just this room on the local area.
Oh gosh.
It's just
That's why you get business internet, so you
Yeah.
don't put any caps on.
there's an alarm going on.
Which is like 3
somewhere.
times as expensive, but
It's definitely a spike.
A little tiny.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna let me edit that, but we'll try adding some people to the call here. So just so everyone knows on the stream, we're going to call a few of our forum moderators and get them in on the call. Hopefully call quality and audio will be okay, and we'll just chat with them, have them introduce themselves.
Hello?
Hi. You
Hello?
found me again. It restarted the call with me.
I hear everybody. Yes. Just had to
There
turn
are
off
more
the stream
people
real
in here.
fast. I hear Quaddy.
Hey, Vaz.
And I hear Del. How's it going, guys? And
Hey.
hello, Miriam.
Hi.
Goes good.
We can hear all of you okay, I believe. Hopefully it's coming through on the stream too.
Awesome, yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, welcome to the live stream for the first time. Actually, I'm going to turn you guys up just a tiny bit.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, can't see.
Yeah,
There.
appreciate it.
Bombs.
Oh man. You had your chance.
Ah. So So you can throw more than one bomb at once, but it's not wise.
Because the timing's off.
What are you talking about? It's the wisest
See,
thing.
because then you get like rats and.
It's the best.
Just one clusterfuck of craziness in physics.
Yeah, we'll just go. We'll just see what happens. Shield.
Yeah, it would be really nice, Kobe, hint hint, someday when we can actually just drop bombs instead of having to throw them across the room.
I want to be able to bake them, you know, so you just hold it in your
That
hand
would be a
for the
nice
right amount of
option.
time.
Stream's getting a little choppy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably destroying the bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
probably.
wait until you get the electric sheep.
Can't wait.
Bad. Oh, I think this room might be unbeatable now because oh damn it.
You
Yeah, the
flung.
Oh no.
oh
Nope, you got it.
Alright.
The good news is bombs explode too.
These bombs are a powerful but dangerous weapon.
It's a skeleton key. That's what it is.
Yes.
Oh
It
shit.
opens any room.
We're working just as planned.
It opens every room, but it can also break every room.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
It's true.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good for an all bomb run. Not too bad.
Yeah. Is this the second tier or
This is level 3, man.
or 3? Oh my gosh.
Nice for clearing
Oh,
out
shit.
treasure in rooms, I suppose.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So Bombardier class
Potion.
confirmed then.
We wish.
More classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Somebody will
just
mod it in. If
we'll
there's
keep it with
somebody else
zone
that
1,
mod
never do another zone, just add more classes forever.
it.
One day we'll get that far.
Yeah, that's like right.
Right.
Yeah. Your Crimson Sea, you know, like one from Monty Python. Exactly.
I like how you're banking the bombs
Off the
off the walls.
It's because my aim sucks. Ah, damn it.
I feel remiss since Doom's not here. Will we be able to ricochet shots with the musketeer possibly?
We had talked about ricocheting arrows and other projectiles. I don't know, Kobe, what was your last thought?
Yeah, we can definitely support it.
I mean, basically we just need a scripting parameter for it, right?
Yeah.
So like, and probably, so we would have a parameter for like, can this bounce off walls? If so, does it bounce? Well, does it reflect directly or bounce kind of, you know, like you would expect it to, or does it have random deflection? And then if it hits an object, how much HP depletes? So it could only bounce like, you know, a simple arrow could only bounce once, and then if it hits anything else, it's destroyed. But you know, a reflective magical fireball might just like bounce, 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 you know, 20 times.
Would it be able to hurt you as well?
Kobe, can we weapon basis, whether it's projectiles do sort of friendly fire?
Probably.
or-
We probably want that ability.
Yeah, I mean, because I kind of like the idea of, you know, if you fire one of these reflecting projectiles, like you better watch out and get out of its way, but some things like dropping the fire right in front of you, obviously you wouldn't want that to harm you.
Of course,
There's a lot
right.
of work for a dead end room.
Well, the discussion on the forums, since I don't know how many people in the chat actually go to the forums, a lot of discussion has been on how overpowered the wand is. That seems like something, especially with Ricochet being a pretty potent ability, a way to balance that sort of thing.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. So it's
Mhm.
actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Furry friends are getting too close.
And if and when we do end up switching the sorcerer just to the flasks and spirit bottles, we might do something where
I think you put your turret facing the wrong way, Nathan.
No, because they push you, so if you do get in between them,
son
one
of a
will lock
bitch.
into the hole.
so basically we might just limit the range on the sorcerer's projectiles a little bit more, was what I was gonna say. So that, yeah, just maybe the highest level ones would have a pretty good range, but most of them would only be kind of mid-range. You can't reach all the way across the room.
So I see you guys have added turrets too.
Yeah, that was a recent addition. Getting a lot of the trap properties sorted out for the different stuff. Those aren't the coolest traps in the game right now, though. I'm surprised no one's come across a room with the hockey puck of death, which is sort of just a fun thing for now.
You mean in
Oh,
our
we're
build,
talking
yeah,
like
it's not
the
public
other
yet.
things
Right,
that
right.
sense you, like motion sense you, and then like close in on you at the openings of rooms, or is it something else?
The hockey pucks.
Yeah.
It's more like if you touch them, they will destroy everything.
Oh god.
Sounds awesome.
That sounds
Oh,
even
can't
cooler
wait.
than I had.
It's
in
pretty
mind. I was
nuts.
thinking those spike blocks that would like sense you and then try and crush you as you walked into her.
It did work on the that trap list. I think we might have dreamed some of it, and so yeah, there will be some. Well, I think you guys decided they're actually enemies,
Yes.
technically
Yeah,
speaking.
basically, if they track you and follow you through them, they're basically making a decision on their movement, so they're more of an enemy at that point.
But they're
This is
probably
where it's dated.
invincible. Like they're a big stone thing that'll like follow you and try to squeeze you into a corner and just get you stuck.
Alright, I cleared 3 rooms. I say somebody else's turn. I get to pick, I pick Renee and pick the spear.
I knew you were gonna pick me.
I know.
I don't think I've even played it, honestly. Like, this is gonna be not good.
Oh, you got this.
You might want to use. Can we use the controller?
What can I do?
You got it, Renee.
You
Right.
you have to
We'll
switch
see.
weapon with the mouse. But
Okay.
You can use the controller.
Okay, well, but we can start it up and she can play with controller.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I literally don't know what I'm doing right now.
What is game?
I'm
What is
right.
this thing
I
that-
haven't played.
Okay.
What weapon did you say, Kobe?
Spear.
Okay.
You want to select the weapon once you drop
So
down
you
because
can take
each time you
whichever
drop,
character you want, just walk up to it and hit A.
What do we have here?
So while we're here, are we open to like general questions on the game?
Yeah, you can ask us whatever you want.
Okay, I was just wondering, I'm not sure if this is something you guys can opt in for or if it's like controlled by Valve, but if you were given the opportunity, would you consider maybe implementing Steam's workshop feature to Delver's Drop?
Ooh,
So like,
Kobe,
you know, as a
question
place
for you.
for players to easily find, download mods into the game, or maybe even alternatively like a mod manager.
Let me wait till Kobe gets back. He's in the kitchen
Okay,
getting
yeah.
something to drink. But yeah,
Like
there's,
modding eventually will be easy
Yeah.
enough that you may not need Steam Workshop.
Yeah,
It's nice for sure.
that's what it's true.
she needs to
But
switch
it's not
weapons, but it's
necessary.
not letting me right now. I tried tab and the mouse wheel.
Well,
It might be
there's always a
just
delay
the
between the
controller.
controllers,
you have to don't use the controller for 30 seconds,
and then it'll switch.
and then you
Okay.
can use it.
So
Hey man, I've been working on this for a while.
It's working out.
But anyways, go ahead and drop down because it doesn't matter for right now. Once you drop, it's gonna reset your weapon.
I
So
don't
you
change
Ah,
it.
okay.
I'm worried. It actually upsets me when
what was the question? You said answer the question, but I didn't hear the question.
will we consider implementing Steam Workshop?
We definitely will. It's just a far off wish list item.
But I still think the keyboard is a lot more responsive when you're doing it.
So, did that answer your question? Sorry, we're talking
Yeah,
a lot
that's
amongst
fine
ourselves.
generally. Yeah, I got the idea of it.
Okay.
And
Fingers crossed.
if I could have time for just one more question.
Sure.
Beyond Delver's Drop, what other types of games would you guys consider developing in the future? So, I know turn-based strategy and RPGs have been mentioned with other Delver's series games, and then I don't know. I mean, as far as formats go, would you guys maybe even consider doing 3D games in the future, or?
Oddly enough, like we've been talking about this a lot recently. I mean, Delver's Drop is the only thing that we're active. Oh, there's a hockey puck of death.
Oh, great.
God, run.
I'm trying. Again.
I haven't seen it in this room yet. I really wanted to know what it would do.
It's like
What's
playing
going on?
death.
Yeah, kill everything.
What is shield?
Oh, there you go. You got lucky. Oh,
no.
Freed up.
Sorry, once we stop getting distracted, I'll answer your question.
Okay, do I get to stop now? Is that what that means? I think that's what it means. I found the hockey puck of death for you.
Okay,
so.
you can pick somebody and pick a weapon.
Alright, what weapons do we have up there? The gladiators?
You should pick a ukulele.
Okay, I choose
How's
a
that
ukulele,
fitting?
and I'm gonna choose Matthew.
Yeah, this now.
So I guess the question was.
The stream was
about
buffering, I didn't get to see it.
implementation.
Yeah. So, that question was kind of two parts. Like, what other games are we thinking about doing, and then would we do 3D? And I mean, I think. Well, let's answer the 3D one first because it's a little easier. I don't do 3D modeling. Or,
Kurt would have a very secure job position.
yeah, so Kurt's the only one here, I think, who's messed around with 3D. Or you have to? Okay. So yeah, it would be a little difficult for us, and right now the engine is like very specifically tailored for 2D. I mean, there are a lot of kind of like 3D hacks for the walls, but there's no true modeling. It would make our lives a lot easier for things like the walls, because Kobe's had a lot of trouble just getting the sorting to work in the sort of hacked together system that we're using currently. So anyway,
What?
I actually haven't seen this
Wow.
yet. So
Was the stream looking like this for you?
Sound waves.
When you were watching?
It's like the 30-second delay.
That.
No, but I mean
Oh,
like,
it's
look
pretty,
like
This is a
Glitch
bad
World?
time for questions.
it's
Oh.
pretty choppy, I
I
think.
mean like this world, like neon colors and.
Oh,
No,
that's
it
you.
doesn't look like that over here.
Okay.
No.
So.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so to keep answering the question, because we have ADD today.
Today. Just today.
Yeah, all the time.
True dad.
So we've been talking about some other ideas for future games, mostly just not because we want to distract from Delvers at all, but more just because like I felt really creative the last week or so and have been coming up with a bunch of probably bad ideas, but I need to write them down or I'll forget them. So I mean, yeah, we've talked about Delver's Mark, which was the game we had started working, which would be kind of a unique one, a traditional kind of active time battle turn-based-ish RPG. So it wouldn't, I guess it would be like a traditional kind of turn-based RPG, but wouldn't feel like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest would like give it away necessarily, but it would have very, very fast combat. And we were building it specifically for iPhone, so we'd have to kind of sit down and figure out, okay, so how exactly would this work on PC with like mouse or keyboard control? I think it'd be fine, but we just have to work on that a bit. And so I actually started developing the idea of the guilds and everything in Delver's Drop. We were working on those for Delver's Mark. And so the Delver's Drop is actually like, set in the same world and same classes, but years or hundreds of years before.
Oh, it's A.
Um,
Okay, cool.
And so we've talked about maybe kind of a tactics game, or I would really like to make the sort of simple basically Delver's Drop started as this simpler iPhone game originally, where you would just like bump into enemies, and that's why the code name for it, the working title was Bump RPG for the longest time. And so I kind of like to make that game someday. So it would basically be like tilt your iPhone and just bumper car, run into enemies. Really just like a fun time waster. But
Yeah,
What's
being
the
able
most
to
difficult
tilt
one?
to move your character
Most
would be
difficult
really
one?
neat. I
Fire.
think.
No, I haven't
Class.
played with
Sorry,
any
one
of the
second.
ones. I haven't played with any of the ones really.
Okay.
Only briefly before I showed up here.
Is there a mace?
There's,
Yeah, he's a mace.
He's a mate.
There's a mace.
Well, are you talking about base?
I don't know.
I don't think there's a
There's a
mace.
hammer.
There's a hammer and
Yeah.
Oh,
an
yeah, yeah.
axe and a wand that looks like an axe and a flail and the
Go with
sword
the wand
A wand that
and
looks
the
like an axe.
claws.
Well, let's use the claws.
The claws are nice, actually.
Oh,
I quite like the claws.
Do I have your permission to go forward with the claw idea? The bathroom means yes.
Okay, so sorry, I don't know what the question
Question
was.
or anything, but Twitch has been having a lot of problems in the last couple of days, so the choppiness may not even be your guys' end. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had the same problems because I've
They're
been
getting
live
ready to
streaming the
watch
last
your
couple
content.
days and it's been.
Yeah, same here. It's
I don't
been
want
pretty
to talk
bad.
about it.
Pretty bad.
Well, on our end, we can pause, like, if you're just wanting to get the chat, you just pause the
There you go.
screen and still get the chat. So you don't have to look up manually for stream.
Yeah, I guess we are running the stream on 2 computers, aren't we?
3
Or
1, 2, 3.
4.
No,
Or that's
pause.
just
Here,
export
I can
actually.
pause
So
Yeah.
I'm just.
This needs to be.
Yeah, I'll pause this
I
one,
will
too.
shut mine down because I'm not looking at it.
Oh, I am so screwed.
I'm not really looking at it so much as.
The claws are nice.
moving at the-
They are. I wish
You
that they
don't
were
have
even
Steam
faster
stuff,
because
do
I
you?
really want to
No.
do it.
Okay.
They're about as fast as we can make them and still have some kind of viable animation.
Yeah,
I was
well,
just seeing like 2 frames.
I think it should just be a blur and you just like.
What is it?
Just Berserker Barrage
That's
everything.
sweet.
What do you put it in?
That'd be
And
awesome.
become Wolverine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
believe
want.
I put it at.
Because it's like.
I know the default is like 1 to 2.
It's pretty fast.
You have to draw this
Yes,
green animation.
I think they
No, no,
are
no, no.
You know your head.
0.04.
Teleporting claws.
That's
Oh,
what,
yeah.
that's what.
Good thing Kobe implemented it
See,
was
I've been-
forced to play
I-
the first and last frame, or you never even see it. It would just be
I
like.
don't know, like.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I talked about, because based on speed, you lose it on a lot of them. You're like, where the hell did it go?
Yeah.
Or you'd only see it in the middle for a
Feel like
second. And you're just like,
He's at least got to have the last frame so you could show the slash marks coming across.
Oh,
whatever
gotcha.
that
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
where
Spider.
its terminal path is, so you can predict it.
I feel like fighting spiders with the claws would be very harrowing.
It
just-
scared me. It scared me. Scares me. Scares me.
Shield.
Shield. No. No shields.
But you have to use the shield with the claws.
I know. I know.
Like the claws are like the best weapon to use with the shield.
Is there any chance you get a claw in both hands?
See, I can't.
Well, I mean, shield and spiders, that, you know, it's,
We won't be able to do dual wielding. I mean, we probably could do it, but it's going to introduce so many problems. We're
No, we
just
don't
avoiding
wanna
it.
do it.
Yeah, Kirk's like,
We don't
no.
wanna do it.
I mean, he could theoretically mirror the arm and
No,
duplicate
because it's a
it.
negative and it'll go all shitty.
Okay.
Well, the
So
effect
Kirk's
of the-
technical explanation, it'll go all shitty.
It's his professional opinion.
Yeah. Now without weeks of reanimating a whole other arm. I
Yeah.
don't wanna do it.
Oh god.
See how that goes.
I'm going. Yeah, eat it in the corner.
They're
Eat it.
they're like 30 seconds in the future for us on the Skype call, but that didn't look too bad.
I need some armor.
So do the claws take 1 HP off of the enemies?
2.
Jeez, Kobe.
But you can swing them like 10 times a second.
Yeah.
And they don't knock the enemy way back. So you can get up in their
Yeah.
burrow and just like...
Which is good and scary at the same time,
Just
especially for
Wolverine.
me, because I am not a very good melee class bear person.
And we didn't have animating in bones.
Yeah.
I hear someone talking on Skype, and I don't know who it is, but we can't hear you. Was someone just asking a question?
It might just be somebody else.
I think it's backbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's us who you're hearing. The future is here. Yeah, it's a slow run with the claws. It's a slow run. It's not bombs, you know. It's not as flashy. Interesting. The faster weapon actually slows down the. Wait, what? Did I?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, once you get a higher tier version
Okay.
of it.
Yeah, that's true.
We are
Yeah, I
still
just think
alive.
the Skype call got messed up.
This is a debug build, you can totally use minus and plus.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Yeah, it
cheat
seems
for
like
the
just
guys
play
on
on
the.
our Skype call into their office or something. I don't know. We'll hear this in a minute, I think.
I can
Yeah,
hear
it's
you
probably
guys fine
Skype.
on the rest of the Skype, so.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh god.
We're in good company then.
Oh. I tried. It didn't
We're
work.
gonna make some adjustments apparently. Well, how are you guys doing today? While we're
Alright.
I think the people on Skype can hear each other better than we can because the mic is right by the speaker.
Yep, we totally can.
Grab it
I'm
all.
getting dead loud and clear. You guys are farther away from the mic.
Or charge it.
They can't hear us tell
We're
them
lucky to have a weapon
each
do
other better, but yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
Would be the table sitting next to the people
Let alone
playing
the
those with draft.
Yeah. The ones in the back corner. We'll be chatting in the kitchen over some tea.
You'll be
Yeah.
doing
kitchen?
the
Yeah,
Skype
and we
kitchen.
can
I like the
put them
Skype
behind
kitchen.
the
That's a good idea. Oh
Man,
god.
I've played about 250 hours of this game. It's just sometimes it's painful to watch people be so bad.
Shut up! Shut up!
I must have been in agony when I was playing that.
You know what? You know what? Okay, here's the deal.
Try using the ukulele.
Yeah. All right. And this is not an easy thing.
I was gonna say Nathan's logged 250 hours of making it.
Yeah. You know what? How about you? How about you? You know what? I'm gonna make something that picks out your username when you're playing. And just seeks you out and kills you every single time.
Your claw only runs through the whole code.
Yeah.
You won't be able to find anything else but like really degraded quality claw.
Actually, it doesn't even.
It's the new blue shell.
Yeah. It just follows you around and tells you how bad you're doing. It doesn't hurt you. It's just like, oh, what did you do that
I
for?
can write that.
Yeah. She's got my back. See, you don't get the writer and the guy who's making the enemies and stuff. And we will end you.
Remember, Caesar, you are mortal.
The sad thing is, Visay would probably still beat the game.
It would be one of his, like, you know, I'm gonna beat the game with that special
I can
thing.
hear they say I
Oh my god.
Yeah, this needs to be faster or something. This is
Tragic.
tragic.
Stinky rusted
Our
claws.
health bar's messed up. Do you know what's up with that?
There's a bug on it somewhere.
I'll be.
Well, the HUD hasn't been.
Like -1.
I haven't recoded it
Somebody
yet.
took like a sledgehammer to it.
The hearts, at least the hearts in the HUD are from PAX Pack
It's just a
2012.
bunch
Yeah,
of.
so they're,
Like, here you go. Good
there's
luck.
some of the only code left in the
But I'm
game
a
that I haven't
sorcerer. Yep. Good luck.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, drop
I'm not as good. I'm not as good as you think, apparently.
Well, do you guys have any other questions for us? Because in a few minutes we're gonna open it up to the public.
No, it's been fun to hang out.
That's the next quote.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna hit everything. Nope.
There, something. You still there, Deltius?
Yeah, I'm here. It's just the quality. It's getting kind of sketchy.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been hit and miss.
I can hear you at
But I'm
least.
here.
So. Yeah.
But they can apparently hear us. So,
We can.
Yeah, as long as we're not talking over you.
Shit's probably not the best idea.
Right.
We learned that the hard way. Well, I learned that the hard way. You guys just let me go. Didn't even have my back. That's how it is.
I'm sorry. It was just.
You're not sorry. Oh, it's great.
I'm not. I want to be, but I'm not.
See, at least you're honest.
I regret nothing. Alright, so if neither of you guys have anything to ask, I do have my elementalist question for the day.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We just dropped.
I
So I
asked
was
my
just
question.
wondering, alright. So I was wondering how will the elementalist's ability to channel elements come through during gameplay? So I know we discussed maybe like there would be torches or sconces that you could absorb elemental abilities for, but like would that only apply for say flame, and then or ice or poison would have different sources that you would draw from, or would it maybe be like something in the air that the elementalist could see, or how are you guys thinking of implementing that?
I'm not totally sure yet.
Okay.
I like a lot of the stuff we've probably more for story purposes than gameplay purposes, but
Okay.
there. Oh, we're adding Miriam back to the call there. Okay.
Yeah, she was calling in.
Oh, hey, am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yay!
Well, and then it paused the other call.
Can you add her to the call?
Let's hang up on Miriam and go back to the other, and we'll add you to. Yeah, see if you can add her to that call. Yeah, sorry, we're having call problems.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I kind of missed your question because it went silent. Now I'm just catching up on the chat delay, or the stream delay.
Okay, there we're trying to add Miriam back, so go ahead and select the game again.
Game on.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I haven't talked to Kobe about possibly like having the elementalist absorb fire. I mean, we are going to have different elemental fires, so you can have, basically there's this kind of stuff like coal, which we're calling plasmacite, which can be caught on, like, or sort of like engulfed in any element. So you could have an icy flame, essentially, on
Maybe-
plasmacite. And so there's probably a way that we can hook that up so the elementalist could like basically snuff out any elemental source on plasmacite. Like that'd probably be the easiest way to script it.
Yeah.
So maybe you could absorb like blazelings or any of the elementaling, like small sprite things, those creatures, and then kind of use them maybe as power source almost.
There's
I guess that
pro-
would depend on the area, but
There's probably a way we could do that. Like I think we'll probably tie it to the special ability if it ends up being possible to code that. So I can't guarantee that we'll be able to do it, but there's probably a way that we could do something on the elemental special ability where you can basically like check the room for, and Kobe, just correct me if I'm like going out on a complete limb here, but basically check the room for a specific list of materials, and anything in the room or nearby that fits this material list, you could essentially kill. And
Right.
do you think that's might be possible for the special ability stuff, Kobe?
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat, answering questions.
If Kobe's typing,
Just
like,
say yes.
he doesn't listen to you at all. So elemental special ability, possibly checking for any nearby, basically checking anything within, say, like 300 pixels of you, and if it fits a certain material in the materials list, you could like snuff out like a blazeling or snuff out a sconce, and sort of then like use that power for an attack.
Sure, why not? It doesn't sound near as scary as some of the other things we have to do.
Okay.
okay, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, very cool. Yeah,
Thanks for answering all of our questions, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Giving us a chance to come on stream with you.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
thanks for having us, guys. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
family.
we'll do it again sometime soon, or after the new year anyway. I guess soon being kind of relative, but yeah, thanks for sticking around and talking to us on the forums and everything too.
Absolutely, wouldn't.
It's our pleasure.
Anything else? I hope you guys have a happy holidays, and we look forward to the new build, I'm sure.
Yep, can't wait to get it.
Yeah,
Happy
thanks.
holidays.
All right,
Good
I
holidays,
guess
guys.
we'll jump off so
Thank you all.
other people can
Thank you.
jump on.
Absolutely, talk to you guys on the chat.
Okay,
Have a good day, guys.
see ya.
You too.
Later, guys.
So yeah, you can go ahead and end that call. And okay, so now switch back to the contact, the general contact list.
Oh, I don't know. That's a heck of a shot.
And so we had one person add us as a contact, but if anyone out there is watching this stream and wants to call in, add a Skype contact for Pixelscopic. I think the instructions are there at the bottom of your Twitch stream, but we'll either call you or you can call in, and we'll kind of answer one person at a time. So once we finish answering someone's question, then we'll take a new call. So let's see. Andrew, if you're out there, you can give us a call. You're the one person who added us as a contact that I know of. And well, I guess now that Skype is off, we have game audio again. It's louder or something, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Skype is muffled.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, that's a Windows 8 machine. Yeah, it does that. It's all built in and fancy selling.
So give you one of the easiest weapons.
Hey, I animated that.
There's music. That's interesting. Check it out.
Nah, it's because it's
Yeah.
freaking hockey pucks.
Yep. It's in a good place though right now. Oh, no, well, you're still alright. There's a 10% chance of it showing up, I think, right now in any of the plus size rooms. Yeah. So it's like one, except that it's a bow. That it fires all the shoots. Hey, I made it farther with the claws than you did with the bow. You also chose something. Also, hot and then.
I made it further.
I wasn't going to use a claw. It's not. Rogue might use the claw.
Drop the brains.
So you guys think flail next?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the flail.
I'll load it up.
No, you can't.
So by the way, everyone, this is Ryan Weed. He's an illustrator. So, and we met, you and I met him back at the game convention. So, so you might be off camera right now, but
Yes, that's why we are friends on Facebook. That's why. No, not because of the beard.
so you guys can grab a chair and grab a drink.
Yeah, the beards know each other, but it has nothing to do with what we do. Oh, no, yeah, they get tangled together. It's bad. It's dangerous.
Where did the knock? Where did WAS?
Arrow keys, his attack, and I think left his shield still.
Alright. What I'm using? Nice.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Dang, that's some damage.
I kind of wish that we just had like a rotating shot. Very installed.
Yeah, go ahead and insert it. And it's-
death.
we just answered Miriam's phone call.
Hi. I feel left out. I got kicked out when the forum guys left.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
we may have to switch back and forth if anyone calls in, but I think so far everyone's being shy.
Okay.
It's got a nice wide arc to it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I've noticed that most of the melee weapons pretty much do a 180 degree.
Spear doesn't.
Yeah.
I kind of like spear.
I like the spear too, actually.
Yeah. Because I know exactly where it's going to hit.
Well, I don't think we currently have anything that uses the arc animation, right? They all use slash.
This is arc.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
but the
You can
sword
tell
doesn't
within-
use arc yet.
Yeah. That's pretty wide.
I don't know. I don't remember. I know the axe for sure uses slash. I know this for sure uses arc, and I don't remember what the sword uses.
I had a really tough time using the
pretty
axe.
sure
before I
swords using slash.
Probably.
Yeah, since we answered Miriam's Skype call, it muted or almost muted the
That's a
game.
Skype setting, I'm almost certain.
Yeah. Actually, next time we load a new level, we may check the Skype settings and see if we can leave volume up. Better.
Do you believe in yourself? I know you.
There's
can
spiders
do it.
and one of those candle things. Like,
You got this.
You got a good weapon for it. You know.
You can dodge the spiders.
oh, there's more.
Maybe
Yeah.
Dodger just hit.
Ah.
The best defense is a great offense.
Just run in there, head first.
Get rid of these
You've
guys.
got a heart and a half. You can do it. It's every bad decision ever.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
If Nathan had sucked so bad,
No.
according to
You'll see. I'll show them guys.
I think there are those two little flames.
Yeah.
At what point did those start counting towards the room being unlocked? It's been a long time.
Yeah, 'cause I remember they used to not be.
Yeah, they used to
Well,
just-
unless Kobe fixed it,
It's sporadic.
Oh, okay.
Way back in the old days. They did not do that stuff.
Flip a coin. It's 50-50 chance if it matters or not.
What the room decides.
Wow.
that's got some force behind it.
Yeah, no, it's got a lot of kickback. Not kickback, but knockback, yeah.
Okay, let's check the Skype settings really quick and see if we can force the game to be a little louder. I think it's under.
Yeah, I was hearing the game when I was only on the live stream sound, but once I kicked Skype back in, I'm not really hearing it.
Yeah, the moment we answered your call, it made it really quiet.
So you broke.
Obviously, the computer thinks I'm more
There's a lot of
important
stuff
than
in
her.
the fridge, so if you have any type of thirst, sure there's some in the fridge.
Or if you have midday alcoholism.
I support it.
Balmer's Peak. There's truth. There's truth in this.
KCB, Balmer Peak.
I got And if you want Kool-Aid that has booze in it.
You guys are all gonna be here for food, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh man, you guys are getting booths happening? Send some to California, come on.
Yeah, we can mail some to San Francisco.
There's a bar out there.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah, it
go.
wasn't
I'm gonna
under
meet
Joe.
up with Jason. So
You can totally order me a pizza from you.
I believe you.
I brought
Randomized
brownies,
pizza.
actually.
Yeah, I saw.
I actually thought about bringing like cookie dough here, and then I could just like bake the cookies
What do you use? Yeah.
like while I was here. But I did
Yeah.
not have the time to do
So yeah, we can't figure out how to turn the volume back up while the call is
The mouse
active.
was chosen so that I would never forget it somewhere.
Because
Because people are gonna notice if they've got a bird mouse
I
laying
seem
around
to
their
switch
house.
weapons.
I remember.
What's
A
it?
bird mouse?
I loaded up something.
Hold tab and then use mouse wheel.
Fucking read it.
Okay.
Oh, hold
There are
tab and
birds
use
on
the
the
mouse.
mouse.
Oh, okay.
It's like distinctive enough
It's like I
that
hadn't even.
they'll notice.
Yeah.
Like people are just
I tried to
attracted.
post
Yeah.
the.
I didn't have a tendency to lose mice.
Kickstarter thing, and then they denied it because I was like, advertising or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I was
I
like,
think
"Ah,
you can
well, I
knock
get
the
it.
coins away with your thing too.
Oh,
you with the mouse out of the way?
Oh, welcome to Reddit.
Yeah, welcome to
Oh,
that.
sorry.
No.
Well, it gets worse. Like I remember, like the threads are obviously gone, but like I remember at the ends
Jeez.
of the Kickstarter, there were like a couple of threads on 4chan that were like going crazy. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Obviously they're gone, but
I mean, fortunately, it would go.
Can get a little weird.
are always embodiment of weird.
That's
Yeah.
okay though. I mean, more power to weird.
If they back to Kickstarter.
Problem is, the internet's bad. It's like everyone weird on the web.
We are those people.
It's like the narcotics of the 21st century.
Much dropping. Very dope. Wow.
Internet bulletins.
So after we get in playing Dollar's Drop, there's a few games that Baker and I have curated for you all to play, and by Baker and I mean mostly me.
I was gonna say, I saw a PS4 over there.
Well, the PS4 is for later. That's after stream, but Nuclear Throne,
Oh, I wanted
which
to
is
try that.
clinch stick shooter roguelike-ish
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic game by Vlambeer. It's also an early access game. They're like alpha 2, 6, or 7, or 3 or something. I don't remember. Dungeon of the Endless. which is another
Yeah.
early access game, and I have no fucking idea how to play it. Like,
Yeah.
It's a tower defense thing, kind of like.
I don't know what it is.
No, I read up on it. like-
Apparently so,
It's tower
because
defense.
like you start exploring and then suddenly an enemy is attacking your crystal and you're done.
Well, it's like your
So-
the premise is that it's like your ship's engine or reactor or something like that. You have
Yeah.
to drag it around and.
Yeah, the crystal, yeah.
I think we didn't figure out how to drag it around. That's probably the problem.
Well, we didn't figure out how to live longer than 3 minutes.
That's another problem.
definitely part of
Like,
the
your
problem.
strategic options are limited. You know, if you can't take more than like 10 breaths.
Oh,
So
I
yeah,
can
we
not-
played it for like 10 minutes, so I can't say that we've really given it a good college try yet.
Yeah, I
Man,
want to
look
try
at those
those.
spark emitters. Man, aren't those pretty? Boy, whoever did those sure did a nice job. Man.
Apparently he was busy doing that.
I think Brian did a good job on
The
those.
game.
Yeah, I want to try both of those games. The reason I got is because they're both early access. And
Yeah, well, once you're done with these three, aren't you?
Well,
Or do you have to do specific
we're
things
gonna have to
for
do
the?
like death, flame, jump.
Yeah, I think we've seen all the more interesting weapons. I mean, the other ones have already been in, sword, hammer, axe, you know, sword with a bigger hat.
Do you don't have any other properties on them right now?
Not anything amazing cool. I mean, they're all slightly different in terms of damage and range and speed, but it's window dressing.
Then you just have to worry about the heads for
I kind of want to see the hockey puck attack.
Well,
I know, I wish we'd seen it more often. We've only seen it once, right? Twice, yeah.
Of course, the second time it was just sort of sitting there bouncing back and forth.
For some reason, why it keeps resetting to the bow every time I.
What's that?
Not
It
until.
seems to be resetting every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
it
Every
right now.
week and a half per character when I do the full export of parts, and then I just basically.
Okay, someone's talking about Dungeon of Fitness. You have to drive the engine to the exit of the level, which makes sense.
Yeah.
If you can survive.
Like arms are all.
You have to explore enough and build up enough to make it a safe trip.
Our foot
In
animations.
addition to the last question, I was curious if
What do you do,
anything about bosses or boss fights. You might want to chime in on that one.
What's the question?
In addition to my last question,
Then it's
what was the last question? Did I answer it? What was it?
Just wait till we have access to.
There's a lot of chat. Okay, yeah, I answered the stretch goals question. In addition to my last question, I was curious if there was any news about bosses and boss fights. From the forums, it looks like the last discussion on this was April 2013.
I think we've talked about it since then, but anyway, like since we've been trying to get the weapons in and some, getting some different zones and objects for those zones, we haven't messed with the bosses yet. So I would say like probably in January we're gonna start working on bosses, and we'll just do them most likely one zone at a time. So yeah, so hopefully sometime in January we'll get to like implementing zone 2 and maybe 3. And start getting bosses in for each one. So we'll probably have some additional zones with no boss for a little bit, just to get the dungeon generation working a little better. And but the bosses themselves, the plan is still, as it has been, to have like a big room-filling kind of robotic, like just apparatus of death. So.
Oh, you got lucky you found the switch under the first package.
This is how I roll. Okay. Yeah.
So some more Dungeon of Endless tips. Find money, then build turrets, resource builders. That'd be nice.
Well, 3 levels out.
Okay.
Baker or Richard? No, you started.
Yeah.
So Baker, you're up, right?
Baker, this game is your idea.
Come on, Baker. Come on, Baker, your turn.
Wait, no, Ross, you get to pick what weapon gets used.
Oh yeah, what's left?
So how many log hours do you have in this game?
What's your worst weapon?
Probably fewer than all of you.
That's what you get
it's
for
not
having
possible.
So I just
Let's
just
do.
because I'm going to play as the sorcerer.
Okay.
This will be a very short run for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm minimizing my pain.
How about bombs again?
Bombs are fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is there one we
try
haven't
it.
used yet?
Well, we
Just
haven't
the
used a hammer,
Baker,
the axe.
Baker in the
or the
conservatory
ones.
with the bombs.
He's gonna make them use bombs every time a guy can't even turn.
The clue joke had to come sometime.
And here we go.
And wait your 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Okay, trying this out a little bit first.
The sorcerer and bombs. Now we just need a room full of hockey pucks of death.
Oh, little bit. We haven't actually seen very many of them. I didn't have a hard time.
Oh wow, this is gonna be a fun room for you.
Oh, this is terrible.
Seriously?
God.
It'll kill them all. Boom. No?
No.
You need to get out of there. Get out.
No way.
Oh god.
Oh, nice.
Really
Watch
need to fix
Baker
the
make it all the way.
effects. It's an effective shield.
It actually, I tried pressing the shield and sometimes it doesn't pop up right away.
Yeah.
You gotta really jam the button.
Shitty controller. Don't blame me.
He's becoming a bullet hell game. Just a little
Yeah.
slower.
I like that you're now a fire herder.
Kite all the enemies.
Where did that second explosion come from?
It wasn't a second explosion. The effects just suck. I know. I'll fix it. They're really off-center for some reason. I'm not really sure
Or
why.
we can have a light source attached to the bomb too, so that way it's easier to identify where it goes.
Probably.
That would be
Baker, they
Hitting
love
from
you.
way back there.
God.
Yeah. So fighting these things with bombs is pretty brutal.
Yeah, you'll have to like.
Here, what you need to do is throw a bomb in the corner, go stand by it,
Yeah.
and then just run away
Run
really
away.
fast. But
Or die.
Or die.
So one room, I didn't even pass it.
It was a bad room. It was a crap room. We'll give you that.
Only using bombs is kind of a challenge.
We getting any other questions in the chat? Someone call in. Or message us and we'll call you or add you to the call or something.
I was thinking going back and
Come talk to me, people.
we were on request for
I need the mouse back, by the way.
Oh yeah, the gym
Oh,
does need some.
yes.
No mouse for you.
I did that on the fly.
You failed after the first room.
And I was thinking, over Christmas, like, once I'm done, I'm gonna get extended all that stuff done with those guys.
He needs to be cut up.
I'm gonna go back in.
They're sticking with bombs again.
And clean up, re-export.
That was the challenge.
Oh, that's also water.
You didn't do well enough on the challenge previously.
That was just a warm up then.
He's a character we use so much.
I
Might as well have
or nuclear throne, we probably wouldn't need a mouse pad.
actually have, I brought my, I have a 360 controller that I brought in case we,
I don't think it's ports controllers yet.
oh, okay.
Not sure. I know it's PC only at the moment. I think it's, cranking through features versus
Yeah.
a lot of the other stuff so far.
See, there's one roguelike I want to really try out, Risk of Rain.
It's interesting. It's different.
Have
I,
you
I
played it?
hate the camera. It makes me want to puke.
What, Risk of Rain or Nuclear Throne?
Nuclear tone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. What were we talking about?
Risk of Rain.
Risk
There's
of
a
Rain.
hockey puck.
No, Risk of Rain is pretty nice. It's pretty difficult.
So like
Is it a holy hockey puck?
it's
Holy hockey puck of death.
What is that rune supposed to be?
Oh no, it's got a Z on it. I
yeah.
really thought it was a cross for a second.
Are you really not gonna move it around?
no the
So
thing.
scared.
The thing with small
This might
rooms
be
is
the,
to get them to
yeah,
not
this is a
move.
pretty bad room to do it in.
Although
Do it.
there's one that's smaller. There is
Do
one
it.
that's
Put a
smaller.
bomb next to it.
You can always use this.
You'll probably launch it out of the room, honestly, if you explode it. I don't think physics-wise it. Oh, yep, it's gone now.
And it's about to get real.
Wow.
Oh, hey, look, you
Awesome.
need better room for it.
Does it just keep picking up speed forever?
There is a max. It doesn't have infinite velocity or anything like that. But at first it starts off slow, and as soon as it bounces off something, it
That's
picks
good
up.
shield use.
Bad shield use.
having no melee capability except like throwing a bomb and hoping it pushes the enemy away is pretty shitty.
Challenge run.
So you just need to hold square back and
Oh, this could be one of the
It's like they threw the
challenges,
ball out,
like challenge walkthroughs. Beat the game only using bombs.
We'll give you a T-shirt at the end saying, "I spent all my time for this."
It'd be an achievement, and it says that I spent all
you
my
don't
time
even
for
get a
this.
T-shirt, is what he's saying.
So who else wants to play? Anybody?
I'll play the Nuclear Throne.